Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, and I think I finally realised I'm feeling a little bit down. I don't think I wanted to realise I actually felt like this, because it meant that I'm not great mentally, but I'm definitely feeling it, unfortunately. So I need to do something for myself today, and I'm going to take myself to the beach. I have decided that's what I'm doing. I've set alarms in my phone, and I'm going to go and get ready. I don't know what the day's where it's going to take me, but the plan is to go to the beach, go for a walk, enjoy nature, and then come home and feel ready for Monday. Because today's Sunday, last day of the weekend, and I don't want to sit inside. So let's not feel sorry for ourselves. And it's okay to have bad days. And I've unfortunately had a few more than I hoped for. So being very real and honest with you right now, I'm feeling a little bit depressed. And it sucks. My depression comes and goes. I haven't had a bad bout of it for a couple of years, maybe 2 years. But being alone and in a new country and all of the things that come with it is hitting me in a way that I didn't really expect. It's quite unfortunate, but that's how life is. So I'm going to take my futon down, I'm going to tidy the house a little bit, and then I'm going to wander down to the bus station, take me to the train station, and then take another bus to the beach. And we're going to do that. The goal today is just to walk. I have no other plans. I want to get some sun, not too much sun, just a little bit of sun. And just feel the ocean, whether that's a spiritual feeling or actually go and touch it, not sure yet. So I've never been to this beach. Like I said, I didn't end up going the other day. So we're gonna see how it goes, but that is the plan. So come along with me, try and get out of this funk. Work starts this week, so I really want to try and get more positive spin on things. So let's do that. Hello. So I made the absolute wrong choice of wearing tights today. Didn't even think about it, but they were not very well looked upon here in Asia, Japan specifically. So I feel very out of my comfort zone. So hopefully, thank you. Hopefully nothing bad happens, because I already feel very uncomfortable. But I've just arrived at the beach. So there's this big beautiful pine tree walk, and then apparently the beach is there. I hope you can hear me over all the summer bugs and cicadas. But I'm here and it's absolutely beautiful. So that's the road I just came down, and then you can see like the pine tree walk that kind of wraps around, and I think up there is like the wharf area, but I'm just going to double check the maps because I think I can go this way through the pine trees and it'll take me to a nice little spot. So let's go. So I just kind of wandered around, and there's actually, you can kind of see it, a small shrine in there, which is pretty cool. See if I can get a better view. Got a really beautiful small little shrine here, hidden away in the forest. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm assuming they bring up like the council cards and stuff when they need to do some beach management, sort of like in Australia where they have like the closed off areas. And you can see the beautiful pine area. Oh my gosh, water. I have made it to the beach. I can see the water, the absolutely stunning mountains. Look at that. What a view. So I'm waiting for the bus, but before the bus gets here, I wanted to show you this little spot here. Is a really significant pine grove. So this pine grove was kind of destroyed by a clan, and it's on this little board over here, so I can explain it a bit more once I translate it. But this monk decided to plant 1,000 pine trees as kind of a memorial for the destruction and to remind everyone of like the beauty of nature. So here's the board, and my translation could be very off, so we're going to have a little look at that. So this is the monk, and this is kind of his statue to remember him, and you can see kind of the pine tree going up his side, and then you have the beautiful pine forest, which is where I first came in. So it's crazy that this is basically a bus stop. It's just absolutely beautiful. So down past where the beach was, you have the water gate, which I haven't been to yet, so that will be another adventure. And the water gate has a very special purpose of being a really strong wall that they can bring down if there's any sort of activity like strong waves or tsunamis and things like that. So it's really safe, which is really cool. But yeah, I've had a really good day. Got some sun. I feel a lot more human now, so that's really nice. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you this beautiful little spot. It's like this secret little, it's not secret, it's quite well known in Japan apparently, the pine forest here, but it does feel a little secret. There's no one around, you know, people just driving past, but you can just kind of hear the birds and the bugs. It's gorgeous. So bus will be here soon, and then onto another bus, and then home. So thank you for joining me on my little adventure, and maybe a combini stop, because I could go for something to eat. I am starving.
お前がもうちょいこの力でこの角度この角度でいいんだよ。入射角30分ならいける。
Hello! So you would have just seen me go to the festival in Mishima. That was really fun. I had a really good time. The food was good. I had a yakitori stick and some like frozen ice. My brain is not working. Shaved ice? Yes. So that was really good. I'm home now. I'm so sweaty. First day I've worn makeup since I've moved, and you can see it's all coming off. So I really need to look up those hacks about keeping your makeup on in this heat and humidity. But I had a really good day. It was good to get out of the house and just kind of chill out, see what was going on. I loved it. It felt like a really fun experience to go watch all the cultural dances and see all the traditional like street foods and stuff. So it was a good festival. So I had a really good time and glad I got out of the house, but really, really hot. So I'm gonna go take a shower, have some dinner, chill out for the night, and then tomorrow's goal is to go for a bike ride. So I shall take you with me. And then the day after that, I start work. So it's all starting to happen now. But I think the beach trip yesterday really, really helped with my mental health and kind of realigning my goals and things like that. So that was very good. But thank you for joining me today. That was lots of fun. And I will see you tomorrow when we go for our little bike ride. Hello. So I just got back from my first day at work. It was technically like a orientation day, so I got a lot of planning done. I got all my classes ready for next week, which is when they start, so I'm excited. So it was a very good day. I rode my bike there and back, no accidents, so that's very good. Yeah, if you didn't know, I didn't learn to ride a bike until I was in like year 5 or year 6, and I'm still not great, but I feel like I'm getting better. And the electrical assist on the bike that I got is so good. Like, I don't even feel like I'm going up hills. So that is excellent. So super quick to get home. It was like 5 minutes or less, whereas walking takes about 15. And in the heat, you're like, I just want to get it done. So very good to have the bike. And yeah, now I'm just going to chill out, wash out my lunchbox. Made myself my first bento today. It looks crazy now because it's all eaten. But I basically made some little chicken patties that I mixed tofu, cabbage and carrot into, and then added some ginger soy sauce, mixed that up, turned it into like little patties. I have heaps left too, so I was able to kind of meal prep those, so you can kind of see them in there. They're quite good. I made that with some rice and then had that as my bento box. And obviously with my stomach surgery, I don't eat much at all, but I still need to get a high amount of protein and fiber and all of that good stuff. So I got this teeny tiny little bento box, and it's actually the perfect size for me. So I got that. Then I also took in this bag a single boiled egg. I was the lady in the lunchroom with the egg today, but I was the only one there, so it was fine. And then I got this as well. It's a little lunch wrap, so you wrap your bento and your lunch in it, and then this to go with it. Can you see a theme? Strawberries. Ichigo. So I do have a very nice strawberry thing going on with my lunch stuff, which is very, very fun. The only thing is my actual bento doesn't have strawberries on it, so I'm gonna have to find a strawberry one to match, but very happy with the size and everything of it. These were from I think, is it called Seria? Pretty sure it is. 100 yen shop. Really great for lunchbox stuff. And then I also got the matching strawberry chopsticks, so I don't get confused around my regular chopsticks and my work chopsticks, which is great. But had a very, very good day. Tried out the rice cooker that I got at House Off. So I got this Toshiba, which I did not know Toshiba made rice cooker. It's strawberry mat, can you tell? I like strawberries. Tried this last night and it was fantastic. So you can pull all of this apart to clean it. So I cleaned it all. I just wasn't sure if it was cleaned at the shop, and also you probably should clean it before you use something. So I cleaned all that, made rice, and it was honestly the best rice I have ever had. I just bought like a bag of rice from the supermarket, made it up, and then just used the knuckle technique. I always find that gives me better measurements. And the cup I use to measure rice, wherever it's gone, it's actually so cute. So I've talked about this cup before. My beautiful student Zoela in year 12 now, thank you, she made me this cup as a present before I left. This is the perfect size rice cup, so it's awesome. So it has a massive place in my heart and my home. So yeah, but I've got leftovers for dinner. Not planning on doing much this afternoon. It's still really hot, so just gonna do a bit of washing. Still waiting for my gosh darn debit card. So cross my fingers and toes that it turns up this afternoon. And if it doesn't, I will continue being sad about it until it does. But I shall see you later. Also, sorry I didn't take you on the bike ride. Like I said, I'm still getting used to the bike, but I'm thinking I'm gonna get a mount for the Osmo, so it can like actually go on the bike and I can take you on the little benches. So that should be fun. But once I get that, I will feel a lot more confident taking my bike out rather than trying to hold this and hold the bike. It's a whole thing. And also, like, traffic rules in Japan seem to be very lax. I mean, when I drove the car, the speed limit is only like 30. People were hitting 50, so I was like, okay, so we don't do the speed limit here. Everyone was just speeding, and then people were just like pulling out at red lights, doing what they want. So yeah, when you're on a bike as well, it's a bit scary, but you kind of learn the cues, learn the way that someone looks at you in their car. You're like, yep, you're gonna go. Tomorrow we have a day off. I'm really hoping my debit card comes either today or tomorrow, because then I can go set it up, I can do all my purchasing, which would be great. And then Friday I'm in again for another orientation day, which is just like finalizing any of my stuff for the next week when the kids come. And the welcome ceremony is on Monday, which is like the big assembly for the start of the term. So currently we're in term 2, so I'll go through a whole video about like the differences between Australian schools and Japanese schools once I've been there for a little while longer. But basically they're already like, this will be their midway of the year. So it's kind of getting my head around, okay, what units have they started? Where am I catching up from? Where are we going from here? Whereas when I left my school, I finished out at term 2, did all the marking, did all the reporting, and then handed over. So it's kind of like I was thrown kind of in the middle chunk of like people aren't finished at any of their work. So I finish off their work that I didn't start with them, but then I start the new units with them. So I kind of don't mind either way, because it lets me see the kids' work in progress as well. So I'm kind of looking at it as a positive, not really as a negative, because it is a little bit frustrating being left with work that you're like, I'm unsure what this unit is. trying to find all the resources as well, but I think it's a good way to introduce myself to the kids, and that's another thing I need to do, is make a slide of like, who am I, where am I from, all of that. So that is the plan, but I will catch up with you guys later once I've chilled out a bit and cooled down, because there's only so much an aircon can do. Bye! Good morning. So it is Friday. I'm about to go into work today for a few hours to get some planning done for next week when the students arrive, but I wanted to show you my work outfit for today. I will get changed at work. I have to walk to work or ride my bike, so I don't want to wear my nice work shirt and get all sweaty, so I'll just show you before I put it away in my bag. Ugh. So this was actually one of the shirts I bought when I went to the City Chic outlet, and I really like it. I know it looks a little boxy right now, but it's got this really cute little waist tie, and I think it's just really kind of fashionable. So I'm trying to figure out where the best place to show you my full outfit is. Maybe in here. This is the full shirt. You can see it's layered and I think it looks really nice. And then I just have a black pleated skirt on the bottom. The skirt has some pockets in it. This is a lot less colour than I would wear in Australia, obviously. But I just have to test the waters, figure out kind of what the colour situation is at school before I dive into dressing up kind of more funky. So yeah, really like it. It's a lot relaxed and kind of oversized, which I quite like. And then I've just done my hair in a little bun today, and I have on some Murano glass earrings I got in Italy for a little bit of colour. Gotta have something. So yeah, that's today's outfit. And then at school I will change into my school shoes. So on the way there I wear my kind of UV zip up just because I don't want to get sunburnt. Then I'll change into this shirt and change my shoes from my walking shoes into my work shoes. So yeah, I just wanted to show you my little outfit for the day. So today is just one more prep day of getting everything ready for next week when students come. And I'm kind of getting my head around the IB syllabus and everything because I've never taught IB, so that's why it's kind of like important that I do these days. Ask a lot of questions, do all that. So I'm feeling really good though. I've started doing all my planning and prep for meeting the students, and today I have to do a PowerPoint on who am I, because I'd like to do that with each of my classes just so they know who I am, who's taking over their classes. So that is the plan, but I shall see you either at school or after school depending on what I get filmed. And yeah, thanks, bye. Hi guys, happy Friday night, and with that I am done with the week. Today's work day went really well. It was quite hot today. Work week is done. Work today was wonderful, got heaps and heaps of work done, then came home, literally made dinner, which was edamame and miso soup because I have nothing in my fridge, and just chilled out for the night. But I did crack into a bag of Allen's lollies I was saving. Oopsie, but I needed it. It was just end of week, exhaustion. I needed a little bit of sugar, and they were very good. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me this week. I've done a lot. The beach, the festival, starting work, it's all kind of happened, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully next week when I'm buying some furniture, and I will take you along with me to go and do that. But for now, I'm just signing off. I'm going to pretty much go to bed after this, and then tomorrow is Saturday, so I'll be editing and uploading this video. So thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe, and please make sure you share my videos. It means the world to me. And comment. Tell me, where are you from? What are you doing? Are you a teacher? Are you thinking about moving overseas? I would love to say hello. So please say hello to me in the comments. That would be fabulous. And yeah, I will check in with you on Sunday or Monday, depending on what I get up to this weekend. See you later. Bye.